I'm live. I'm live. Hello. Hello. I am here, Victoria Wilder, with no pants on, but you can't see that. And color on my lips. And I just ate a Kind bar. So we are ready. We're prepared. Um, Hello. If you are here, please say hi in the chat box. Today we're doing writing sprints. If you've never done writing sprints before, it's basically when we just take a little bit of time, like 20 minutes, 15 minutes or so, and we write nonstop. Just keep going until your timer goes off or you've lost all sense of how words work, which is what happens to me all the time. But today we're going to be writing. We're going to be spending a few minutes in between just to chat. I don't really know what we're going to chat about. As usual, I did not prepare anything to talk about for this. I am excited about some stuff that's coming up because, as we all know, in the United States, it is a American holiday called Thanksgiving tomorrow. I like to call it Friendsgiving because there's a lot of issues with Thanksgiving as a concept and the reason it is a holiday, but it is a holiday that lots of people are celebrating, and people I feel like there's like a lot of energy of gratitude on that day. There's a lot of people who are just trying to be positive and trying to be joyful and loving and open around this holiday season. And so I like to kind of try to tap into that and celebrate Friendsgiving with my friends. It's never really like a lot of people. It's just me and one other friend or two other friends, depending on who can make it. And yeah, we just eat food and we hang out, and that's going to be a really good time. I'm very excited about that. So that's tomorrow, actually. And also tomorrow, something to be excited about for you. If you are watching this now, this is Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. If you're watching this in the future, after Thanksgiving, then it's not really going to apply to you. But tomorrow, on November 28th, you can get this book, and this book, all for free on Kindle. So you can just download it and have a book for free, 3 books for free if you'd like. So who doesn't like that? Call it an early holiday, an early Christmas Yule gift or whatevs. Anywho, if you are here, please say hello. We will get started. Let's see. It is the 5 now. So let's get started on the 10. That's in about 5 minutes. It seems easier to start on round numbers, 5s and 10s. And we'll go for, let's do a 10-minute warm-up. So I'm going to set my alarm on my, it's already set. Awesome, because the last time we did that. And we will do 10 minutes of writing on the 10, and then we'll come back, chat a little bit, and see how that goes. I'm really, really excited about today because I am this close to being done with Diva. And like, I've been working on this last chapter for days. Like, it's taken me longer to write this last chapter than it's taken any other chapter. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to break it up into like 2 or maybe even 3 chapters because it's longer than any other chapter. I don't know exactly where it'll get broken up at this point because I'm just kind of writing the scene as I see it. So we'll see in the future. That's future Victoria's problem. Right now, though, yeah, this close, so close. So if I do finish Diva during this sprint, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I will just go and move on to another project. I will either start working on Scourge of the Lilitu, which is the sequel to Lullaby of the Lilitu, to this beautiful, gorgeous book right here. This book. Also, this book would make a great Christmas gift or Yule gift or Thanksgiving gift or Hanukkah gift or Kwanzaa gift or winter gift because I want to, or I love you gift, or a winter wrap-up gift. Winter wrap-up, winter wrap-up. That's My Little Pony. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, I'm excited for all of that stuff, and I don't remember what I was saying because I got distracted by this book. Oh yeah, if I finish Diva, which yay, I am going to be so excited, and I am also going to start either working on the sequel to Lullaby of the Lilitu, Lullaby of the Lilitu, or a different project that I'm not quite ready to tell you about yet. But it is going to be cute and not too big and fun and in book form. It is a book, I'll tell you that. Let's see. So like I said, I'm almost done with Diva, which means I'm on the last scene. And this scene is, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of subtext, a lot of things happening, kind of. It's like it takes its time. And I don't know if I'm going to like that in the future, but right now I do. It takes its time to really build up to the ending. And the ending itself, as with many other stories, is kind of a beginning. Although this is not intended to be a series, this is a standalone book. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's been interesting to try to write because everything that's happening is just kind of it's a lot. I mean, it's the end of the book, so it's obviously a lot just on that basis alone. But like, there's a lot going on in this book, and there's so much. Like, it's so short. It's like super short. It's right now at 41,382 words. Like, that's super short. And there's still so much going on. Okay, we have 1 minute. As usual, I did not prepare a prompt. So our prompt today is your characters are having dinner when something drastic happens. So that is your prompt. Your characters are having dinner, maybe Thanksgiving dinner, when something drastic happens. And we have maybe like 30 seconds. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what to say in the last few seconds. Oh, I guess I should just say it's time. It's time. Okay, well, that was 10 minutes. That was faster than I expected. But I was able to write 146 words. If you are here, please let me know how many words you wrote, if you're here for the live, and if you're here watching this in the future, let me know in the comments either way. How you did on each sprint. So this would be sprint 1, and then like sprint 2, sprint 3, and then I'm gonna take a nap. So yay, I got 146 words, and yeah, it's getting to a pretty intense place. Well, it's been getting to a pretty intense place. It's just like I said, it was a slow burn, and so now the burn is burning off, and here we are. So we will go back on the, I guess, 25. If no one has any comments or anything that they want to chat about, any questions, let me know in the chat section. And if you have questions for any future videos or future write-ins that I can like prepare in advance, let me know in the comments, regardless of when you're watching this. Okay, so that was 10 minutes. Wow, that alarm really kind of surprised me. I was kind of in the zone. It's fine. I'm also feeling kind of I have 2 lights over here. So I have like this really bright like whitish light and this kind of yellowish light over here to help light my face, and it is not great for my eyes. So my eyes feel just really tight and really uncomfortable because I live in the dark most of the time. Usually this light's not even on. Usually I'll have maybe this low lamp on, and I exist in darkness. I usually, especially now that it's in the winter, I get maybe 1 or 2 hours of daylight each day because I wake up late and I stay up very late throughout the night. I'm very much a night individual, and yeah, this light, it ain't my friend. It's just, it's not great, but it's okay. I don't want to complain, you guys. I want to be happy and positive because I'm finishing a book. I'm finishing my 2nd book ever, and that's really freaking exciting. I mean, like my 2nd novel, you know what I mean? Like this is a short story with other people, and it's great. This is a book of spells, so it's nonfiction, and this is a book of poetry, and half of these poems I wrote when I was like a teenager. So like, it's a different process. It's an entirely different mindset, and I love it. Like this is the dream, right? Like, I mean, I would love people to buy my books so I can afford the dream, because right now it's not quite the dream. But this is the dream, being able to like be at home and write and hang out with my cat, and just like clean up my house during the day and write, and I can go anywhere I want, whenever I want, however I want, make my own appointments, and just like really I guess run my life in the way that I choose to run it. Like that is my dream, that freedom, that ability to my goal is to be able to like move to another country, or like halfway across this country even, or all the way across this country. I have been given California a look, but it's to be able to do that and still work, because I do work hard. I work all the time. I just want to be able to work on my time, in my schedule, in my places, and without pants, because that is yeah, that's been my dream since I was a very young child. I wanted to be able to spend my day without having to wear pants, and ultimately that is what drives most of my actions. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it, but pants kind of blow. So all right, we have 1 minute. 1 minute. Again, I do not have a prompt for you. We are going to do a 20-minute write-in this time, 20-minute sprint. Let's see. Your prompt is betrayal. Someone your character thought they trusted the whole time has turned out to be less trustworthy than they expected. So betrayal, how do you deal with that? How do your characters deal with that? Let me know how you do in the comments, and let me know what you're working on, so let's see. Again, we have about 30 seconds, and I have no clue what I'm supposed to say in those 30 seconds, except it's time. It's time. 20 minutes on the clock. I stopped right in the middle of a sentence, and now I don't remember how it was supposed to end. Ooh.
Hey.
Shh, we're sprinting.
Thanks for picking up your signal.
Shh. Wow. Dang, that is 20 minutes. And I was just in a part that I know that when I get back to it, I'm probably not going to have as much steam. Well, the steam will have to take some building up. I guess that's how steam works. But that was our 20-minute sprint. Let me know in the chat how you did. I was able to write 278 words. So that's pretty good. As we all know, I'm not like the fastest writer, and you may have noticed there was a bit of a distraction here. So I did have like a bit of a break, but I'm still happy with that amount. And like I said, I'm happy with where it's going. It is long. It is a long chapter so far, you guys. I am updating the NaNoWriMo website. So if you're doing NaNoWriMo, or if you've never heard of NaNoWriMo, it's the National Novel Writing Month. And they have a website where you can update your word count every day and get some cool like badges and notifications for depending on how many words you write or how often you update. I obviously will not have written 50,000 words this month. I have never written 50,000 words in a month. Wait, when did we start? 25. So I had no expectations of winning Nano technically, but I did have an expectation of finishing my book, and that is what I'm doing, and that is really exciting. But this month alone, I've only written 18,076 words, which I say only, but like that's a lot of words. Like for a month of writing, that's a lot. So we are going to do one more write-in. One more. Why do I keep saying that? One more sprint, and that is going to be. Let's do it on the 55, so we have just a little bit more time to readjust, to reset. And also just to open my kombucha, because I just remembered it was right here, right by me on the desk. So this is Bubbly Rose Kombucha Aid. I don't know if you guys are seeing what I'm seeing, because what I'm seeing is all of these books are backwards, and all of the words on everything is backwards because it's a mirror image. But I don't know if you're able to actually read these. If you are not, please let me know. I will have links to my books in the description, but if you can't see their titles, please let me know, because that's not good, you know. So I'm gonna open my kombucha. Let me know in the chat how you did. If you're, I know at least someone's here. I see you. I see you there. So if you're writing, let me know how that went. If you're not writing, let me know what you're up to while you are watching me write. I think that made it in the garbage. We'll find out. I'm not going to stand up because, as I have mentioned, pants don't exist right now on my body. True facts. I tell truths and only truths and nothing but the truths. If you want things that aren't truth, then you come to the wrong place. Except I suppose this accent. I don't know where it's coming from or where it's going. It's changing. It's doing a lot of different things. But it is not true. It is definitely a false accent. And I just can't help it. I can't control myself. It just keeps coming. Gross. Sorry. I am an adult. I am an adult who speaks in accents. I had the guitar. She doesn't know how to play. I'm trying to learn, but I only know how to play 3 chords. And I am so ready to be done with this book. Not because I'm not happy writing it. I am. I'm having a great time, and it's getting really intense. But I'm ready to move on to some other things. Lullaby of the Lilitude took 8 years. This book took about 2 years, and I am hoping the next book takes way less. I'm not going to tell you how much less, because that's just for me and Goddess to know. But lots less. And that's going to be intense. But as I have mentioned, on Twitter, if you're following me there, I am no longer working my day job as a nanny, which means and my other job is like once a month. So I have so much more time to write, and I am going to be using that time to try to fast draft, for me, Lullaby, Scourge of the Lilitude, Lullaby sequel. And in between time, I am going to take a short break after Diva to get myself back into the mood of writing a novel that is in that world. In the meantime, I'm going to be working on another smaller project, the one I mentioned earlier that I don't want to necessarily give any details about just yet. And I'll be working on another online course. If you didn't know, I have an online course. It is not about writing, so I don't talk about it so much on this channel. It is an Intro to Wicca course on Udemy. So if you want to know about that, let me know in the comments, and I'll start putting it in the description links if I haven't already. And I am doing another course for Udemy that is related to my larger thing, Coven Path course, Maiden Circle. So that is what I want to do in between this book and Scourge of the Lilitu, and that should take about a week or two. And then I'll be moving into Scourge of the Lilitu, and that's exciting. That's so much pressure. I just got a review. I'll link that in this video after it goes live. I mean, after the live is over. And I just got a big review that I'm really, really excited about. And it's so positive, and it's 5 stars, and that's awesome. And I just feel really, really, really great that someone read my book and loved it. And it's been, I mean, she contacted me out of the blue to review it, and I looked into her and I talked to her a bunch, and I really, really liked her. So it's just been a really positive experience all around. So go check that out. I will put a link in the description, but I'll also put it in this chat log right now since we're here. And I still, oh my God, I still have to talk for 4 more minutes about writing. I can use that time to come up with a prompt, but we all know that I won't. But I will give you this link. So that is the link to the Lullaby review. It is in the chat box. Go check that out. And maybe not now. I mean, not while we're writing, you know. You should be focusing on writing or focusing on my face, whichever you prefer. But this is a time for writing and my face. Respect it. Respect that time. So let's see. Can I come up with a prompt that did not happen in 2 seconds? That I didn't come up with in 2 seconds? No. But I did just come up with a prompt in like 2 seconds. So your character meets a dog. That's it. That's the prompt. Your character meets a dog. Just so you guys know, you don't have to use these prompts. I am not using any of these. I'm not necessarily using these prompts, but the first 2 prompts that I gave you guys today are something I've already used in this very scene, which is why I said them. The 3rd one is because I took Brooklyn to the vet today, and I met some very sweet dogs. And I met this beautiful, giant, like blue, kind of blue-gray, I think she was a Great Dane named Isabella, and she was super sweet. And whenever I stopped petting her, she would start whining and come closer to me so that I can keep petting her, and that is the best thing ever. So your character meets a dog, and it could be the best thing ever, could be the worst thing ever, could be a hellhound, could be a seal. They are the dogs of the sea. They are. And it could be any other kind of dog or dog-related situation. But, you know, the pups, they need love. I mean, she gets love all the time. It's aggressive. I think she hates it, but she gets it. And if I had a dog, they would also get it, and it'd be aggressive, and they would love it. They would accept it. She was so mean, too, to Isabella. She was not a nice kitty. She was in her carrier, so that's fine. All right, we have 1 minute. I don't know how many seconds are left, but we have 1 minute for our final sprint of 20 minutes. So this will be the last sprint that I will do because obviously I am not alone, and I don't want to like force my apartment to be silent zone for too long, and also because I have not had dinner, and I would like to. Every day I would like to have dinner. You guys, I am weird as heck. I don't know who you are, why you're here. I appreciate you, though, very much. Love that you're supporting me, and I love that you're here. I think that's great, and that you're watching my crazy ASS. All right, it is now 8:55 p.m. That is time, 20 minutes. We'll do our last sprint, and then after the sprint, I'll chat for a couple more minutes, and then we are going to sleep or to eat or to watch Netflix. I don't know. I love you. Okay, 20 minutes. getting to a point that made me a little emotional. It was getting melodramatic, honestly, but like in a way that I like. But that was 20 minutes. That was our last sprint. I got 312 words that time, which, yes, nice. That was our last sprint of the night. I might do some more writing after this. After all, I know I said I was gonna like either eat or nap or watch TV, but like it's gotten to a point that I am so close, just so close. What can I say? You know, it's the ending. It's the end, and what's happening right now is just like oh man, in my head I'm just picturing a soap opera of sorts, like just I can't even, without spoilers, I don't want to like, but like it's just one of those no moments, and I'm enjoying writing it, and I mean there's still like I don't know how many words left, but this is pretty much the end of the story, and like couple more things are happening, and like little things, very little but big, but very close together things are happening. So this book's almost done. In fact, if I keep writing, it might be done tonight, and that's amazing. That's really exciting. I'm going to celebrate. I'm already kind of celebrating with my kombucha, and well, this is just a thing I do for me because it makes me feel good. But yeah, we did it, guys, and we had 3 writing sprints today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope if you're watching this in the future, you found this useful and helpful, and all of the information isn't like defunct now by the time whenever you're watching this, because this is how time travel happens, just FYI. So yeah, we did great. Just saw 11444 on the clock. That's a good, auspicious, beautiful, lucky sign for me. So thank you for being here. Thank you so very much for your support. Thank you for writing with me, for joining me as I write, for watching me if that's what you were doing. Thank you for just being here and for being a part of this journey. And I hope whatever you're doing, whatever you're writing, or I'm assuming writing is what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, whatever you're working on and pursuing in your life, I do hope that that's beautiful and wonderful. I hope that you find so many beautiful, amazing things to be grateful for, not just tomorrow, but every day for the rest of this year and for next year. I hope things keep getting better for everybody. I will see you next week for our next write-in, and that will be on December 4th. So yeah, even after NaNoWriMo, I think I'll still be doing these write-in videos. It's just a lot easier, it's a lot more fun, and it makes sure I get some writing done. And that is literally the reason that is one of the like 3 reasons I started this channel. And another one of those 3 reasons is this book. And these books. And it's holiday season, so get them. Also, I have a store, which is also linked in the description. And if you're signed up to my newsletter, which if you haven't yet, also in the description. But if you are signed up to my newsletter, then you just got an email today about the about my Teespring store, things that are going on sale for Black Friday through December 4th. So until next Wednesday. And these 3 books that will be free tomorrow. You also will get an email about that tomorrow if you are in my newsletter. So yeah, thank you again so very much. I don't think there's anything else I have to say. If you have any questions and you have any things that you want me to talk about in our next write-in, let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe because it helps me out somehow. I'm pretty sure it helps eventually if more people do it. So go do that. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you next time. I love you always, always, always. Check out my tarot readings if you're into those. I will stop talking now, or I'll just be doing this Southern goodbye for another 10 minutes. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all.